my back and my knees could never. And good for you.
Well, I mean, nor could your legs and hips and body. I'm sorry, that's what was stuck in my head. I had to. Don't give me.
You ready for this?
Legendary, legendary. I really wanna be.
Hello, Danny.
Hi, Michael.
You want to get into this grand finale of a Legendary Season 3?
Ooh, girl, let's get into me. Get out. Ah.
All right. Now, this finale is different from the last ones. Normally, it's not really a themed thing. I don't recall, but this time around, the theme was kind of Dolce & Gabbana, and then they have to do a hip-hop thing in the performance.
Yeah, like hip opera.
Yeah, I was
I
like,
think it was cool.
yeah, I was like, interesting, but okay. First, let's talk about the judges. I think everyone looked great because everyone was decked out in Dolce & Gabbana from head to toe. Jamila looked pretty much the same. It's like she went through racks and she said, anything with frills and shit, give it to me. And they just happened to have that. But
she was giving me funeral. Like, truly.
Maybe. I did enjoy everyone's look though. Even La Roche's look, I did enjoy the yellow moment he had
with the paint,
sequins and all that. It was cute. Like,
it was cute. It was giving me Big Bird, but it was still cute.
I mean, anything with a lot of yellow could give you Big Bird. But,
yeah, that's true. I mean, hello. But Lay had my favorite look though. Lay looked so sickening. It was over. She had the denim pant with
I remember. I didn't live for the denim pants.
Ooh.
I liked everything except for the denim pants. I felt like it just didn't work for me.
Oh, it was. I don't know. I feel like out of all of them, like if you stack them up next to each other, I feel like Lay for me had the best overall look. But you know, I see what you're saying. They all did look good.
So there's a twist this finale that we've never had before. Dolce & Gabbana, they're pretty much sponsoring this episode, and all the houses are wearing their outfits. The winning house tonight will get $10,000 cash per house member, and they will also get to pick one outfit from Dolce & Gabbana's newest collection, whatever they want. They'll also get to be in a social media campaign for the brand. So these are really big prizes. I'm very impressed by this.
Okay, first of all, I'm wearing the wrong scarf. Where's my Dolce scarf? Because I am wearing the wrong scarf today. But that is
Dolce
so
used
insane.
to be my favorite design house when I was younger. They're no longer my favorite, but they used to be really sickening to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, growing up, mine was Aeropostale and Hollister, but hey. Come on, let's be real. Everybody swear Aeropostale and Hollister back in the day. Okay. But I'm just so excited just to see what they're going to bring. Dolce & Gabbana, the fact that they're sponsoring this, like, and the additional prize, sickening. Oh, sickening. Now let's get into the things.
Let's get into it. Okay, so the houses, they have their house performance each.
Mm-hmm.
They have to do a hip-hop opera thing. First up is the house of Yojamoto. And first, by the way, there's an element of Runway incorporated in it, and the house has to do at least 3 poses together throughout this performance. It's like a lot of layers that I find completely unnecessary, but work.
Especially for a finale.
I was like, okay, go off. Now, the house of Yojamoto goes up first. I loved all their looks. They all looked amazing. Dolce head to toe. The performance was one of their cleanest and most intricate they've ever done. I really enjoyed it. What did you think?
Okay. I'm always going to keep it sack. I like their performance. I really, really like their performance. But, there's a big but. If you look back at it, it got really slow for me at the part where they were posing with the fans. And then when Devo came out, it brought me back to life. But
it's a part of it. They have to do these 3 poses. They have to do a runway. So it's like you have to hit the marks that the judges are the criteria of the category.
Yeah, see, and I get that point, but at that certain point, it just got slow. But also, Mother Aoki, who I live for, loved your interview with her, by the way. Sad I couldn't be there.
Oh yeah,
but
we did an interview. That's the first thing I should have mentioned, and I forgot to mention it because it's been a long week.
it has.
I did an interview with the mother of the house of Yojamoto, Aoki Lee Terrell, and it was amazing speaking with her. She is a complete joy, and she is very passionate about ballroom. Danny was not able to be there, so y'all in the comments talking about where's Danny, kiss my ass and suck my butt in the back.
Hold up.
Couldn't come because he was not available. Now, Aoki did a great job representing her house and giving me all the behind-the-scenes tea about her altercation that lasted over an hour with Laomi that we only saw a glimpse of. Go check that out.
Yeah, go check that out. But wait, hold on, time out, because I have a point with Mother Aoki. Because I know you watching this thing. I live for you, but I'm going to keep it a stack. When Devo was voguing and they were supposed to be frozen posing, if you look at it, she was off with the fan on the side. I clocked it.
I must have missed that part.
Girl, go watch it back. I'm telling y'all, go watch it back. I clocked it. And the editing made it look a certain way, because you all know the way editing can make anything look good. Like Trinity's wig falling off in All Stars.
Well, all right then. Let's jump right into Juicy Couture. Same thing. They have to do the posing, the hip hop, all of that. By the way, I love Devo's hip hop breakdown. It was really good.
It was really good.
House of Juicy Couture, I love the concept because, I love Sister Act. It's like one of my favorite movies of all time. I literally watched it 2 weeks ago. So when they're like, be yourselves, take off your robes, and then they're all like, popping and locking. I lived for that. But
it was the joyful for me.
I love that. The choreography was fun. But I will say that when it comes to the runway portion and like posing 3 times, I kind of missed it. I don't know. I didn't see it very clearly. So I was like, whereas Yojamoto, you said they kind of slowed down a bit. At least I got to see what they were doing. So I can like check. They did what they're supposed to do. Their Juicy was kind of so fast and there was so much going on. I missed some stuff. It probably happened, but it was just too fast for me to see.
Okay, so let me break it down for you. Their runway was in sync. One thing about Juicy, they're always going to give it to you. Another
point. Only 4 people walked their runway. I wish the entire house walked to the runway.
I mean, but granted, if you look at Yamamoto, it's kind of similar in a way, because like you had Devo with the Vogue and hip hop aspect. Same thing with Day Day on Juicy. Day Day came out the gate swinging straight up. He knew that there was a lot on the line, as well as Devo. And in terms of
That's not my point.
Wait, what do you mean? I'm talking about, but did Devo really walk the runway though? Is what I'm trying to say.
He did. It was, you saw 3 of them in the front and Devo and one other person at the back. They were all walking, 5 of them. They did the runway together.
Okay. I see the point you're making.
Only 4, and then halfway through the performance, I forget their name. I'm so sorry. The other person came out, and then they
Day
he did his hip hop thing, which was great. The performance was impeccable as usual. I just wish all of them would have done it together.
Okay, I see what you're saying. But overall, the production was everything. The intro,
I lived for it.
Nothing like
good.
Juicy just gave to me. Even though I did clock DUI falling out the split at the end too. Like I did clock DUI though. I be clocking these little things, but Juicy's gonna bring it to you. Listen, I've been living for Juicy this whole season. You already know that. So
they're a really impressive house. Like performance wise, like they're very impressive.
Very.
The way their mind works and the concepts they come up with, I really enjoy them. Now, my favorite part of the entire finale is when they do the battles. Now, each house will have to send 1 member to go head-to-head to do one of the fundamental voguing categories, which is like catwalk, hand performance, duck walk, floor performance, spins and dips. That is like what I live to see in a finale. Everything else I really don't care for. I like one-on-one.
You want a battle.
Yeah, that's what I really want to see. Let's talk about it. The first one is the
Catwalk. Kitty kitty cow. Meow meow meow.
Catwalk. So we have Mother Erica from the house of Yojamoto versus Day Day from the house of Juicy Couture. And they're like both house parents. So this one was really fun for me. I will say that I did enjoy Aoki a lot, but maybe the reason why she did not get the top score was because of all the like high leg lifts. I don't know. She was probably doing that too much. But I enjoyed it. It was like exciting. She made me feel like excited to watch it, while Day Day was like just giving you catwalk. He wasn't like deviating too much and doing a bunch of other stuff. He was like, "You want a catwalk? I'm gonna give you a catwalk," and he won.
See, I feel like the way you feel is reversed for me. Because Day Day was giving me so much energy, like quick catwalks. The arm thing was sickening. It was over. Now, Aoki did what needed to be done, in the words of law, because it was really, really clean. But I feel like Day Day pushed it just a little more in the aspects of what catwalking could be.
I wasn't mad at it. So Day Day won
Yeah.
that one. The next category was hand performance. Now we have Luz from Yamamoto and Kamaya from Juicy. Who was your favorite? Like, first of all, it was hard to focus on Luz's hands. But Luz, that print,
Mama.
that
Mama.
print was printing, and I was like, "Ooh, that kitty fat."
Not the kitty, the face gorge. Let me tell you something about Luz Yamamoto, okay? She was cutting up with that hand performance.
Oh, yeah, it was really good.
Down.
But she didn't win, though.
Well, I mean, it was the time. Wait, no. You're right. She did not win. She did not win. You're right. I'm bugging. Because Kamaya ended it with the... But
yeah, and I was like, okay, I get it. Like, that little middle finger was like a gag at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Was it that much better? I don't know.
See, a lot of these battles for me could have went either or, but this battle, like, I literally wrote down, Luz was cutting up. Like, she literally cut up from jump to end. And listen, y'all know I live for Juicy down, but my vote would have went to Yamamoto for that particular battle.
Same. Now let's talk about the duck walk. Devo versus Brooklyn, where Devo wins, and I don't have anything else to say, but I agree with this win. I feel like when Brooklyn was doing it, was like really good, but then she got wobbly when she was doing all them little skates across the floor, running around.
Mm-hmm.
Devo was really consistent and very impressive. Like, when you're doing duck walk, sometimes people do a lot of hoppity hop, and that's like you're kind of getting out of it.
Not the hoppity hop, girl.
Yeah, and he was really good. I was like, my back and my knees could never. And good for you.
Well, I mean, nor could your legs and hips and body. I'm sorry, that's what was stuck in my head. I had to. Don't look at me like that. I had to say it one good time. But I will say this. Devo, yes, he chewed that up, but I'm happy Laomi broke down the majority of these battles because he was giving you very, like, here in one place, very clean. And then in terms of diversity with your duck wall, I feel like Brooklyn was giving it to you all around. But again, my vote goes to Devo. First of all, Devo with the dramatics down.
I feel like what Laomi was trying to say is, or maybe this is what she said, I don't remember, is that there was more levels to the tempo. Devo was giving you like different variations of duck walk, but his tempo was very stagnant, while Brooklyn was hopping all over the place. So giving you.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say hopping all over the place. I get like the messiness in terms of walking around, but she really did chew that up. This was a great battle. Like, they both did that.
Yeah. Floor performance: Lolita versus Golden. I'm like, why do I have Holden? So versus Golden. I don't think they should have been a tie. I feel like this was not a tie.
So who would you have voted for?
So I would have given it to Golden, even though they say that Golden was giving more sex siren than floor performance. The thing is, with floor performance, it's a very tight line to cross between sex siren and floor performance, because a lot of times when you watch Ballroom, and you see how they judge it and how people perform floor performance, it's giving a lot of sex siren. So as long as you're on the floor and you're slithering around, bitch, you're getting your 10s for floor performance. And so I get what Naomi's saying, but Lolita was really messy to me. None of her moves were hitting the way it should have hit.
See, all right, now here's my thing, right? My vote went to Lolita simply because Golden started off strong, but I felt like it was just repetitive. Yes, first of all, the battle overall wasn't the strongest out of all the elements. It was not. Like,
when I was watching, all I could have thought of is, I wish Gravity was in this competition just so people could show them how floor performance is done. Because
first
this
of
is
all,
not what I expected to see.
I've been saying this forever. Gravity Bowman has the illest hands of all time. Like, sickening. But in terms of floor performance, I gave my vote to Lolita. Granted, I was with Golden at the beginning, but again, it was repetitive for me. And Lolita, yes, she was trying something new and doing more movement. So that's why my vote went to Juicy for this one.
Okay.
Silence.
Spins and dips. I mean, I said what I have to say. Spins and dips, you have DYU from Juicy versus Linda from Yojamoto. They tied this battle, and I did not think it was a tie. I fully thought Yojamoto was better. And that's just my opinion.
Nah. I'm not gonna lie, y'all.
Jamila's reason for giving the point to Juicy and tying it up was because she said, and I quote, freshness and innovation. Where? And this is not shade or me reading anybody. It's just that it's not fresh or innovative. This is what people do. These moves are what people do every day in ballroom. They're not new. So what are we talking about? Just say I'm gonna tie it up and call it a day.
This was a really good battle. Now, when I say nah, is towards nah, I definitely agree with you, because when I tell you, Linda, with that one-legged spin, caught me, girl. I was in a windmill like, woo, he's shaking the table. Like, he was shaking the table and the ground. And then also DYU did, with that last dip, was a miss for me, even though he started so strong.
He started really good. And he was great throughout. But once he dipped at the end, I was like, ooh, crunchy. And
yeah, it was.
Right.
And I love these. Well, this particular battle, like, I was like, damn.
It was really good. It was really good.
It was. So and let me just say this. I have a huge crush on Golden and DYU. I don't, like, they're so cute to me. Like, they definitely carry during the season.
Golden was really serving this week. Looking at Golden, I was like, kind of look like Shea Coulee a little bit. Like, Shea Coulee! Like, really pretty. Like, come through. Okay, so they tied that up. Overall, Yojamoto got 15 points from these battles, and the House of Juicy Couture got 20. Mm-hmm. And now it's time to, like, add those points to the points that they got from their house performances, and then we'll see who won. Mm. Spoiler alert, Juicy Couture won the entire thing. Did you not see this coming? Okay, but let's break down the points. Yojamoto, 15 points from the battles, and 35 points came from their house production. When it said 35 points, I was kind of shocked. I was like, 35 points? I've seen.
I wasn't.
Yeah, you're always trying to be funny. I've seen throughout the season them give horrible houses way better points, and I think maybe it's because it's the finale. So I thought maybe it's because, one, it's the finale, two, the judges are not hearing each other's scores, because sometimes a judge might be like, I thought it was good, I'm gonna give it an 8, and then somebody else is gonna be like, okay, I'll give it an 8, I'll give it a 9, and it, the points kind of go up when it really shouldn't be going up. So because they're doing it blind, they're being honest and they're being super critical, and they're giving them like 7s and 6s. So with a score of 35 plus the 15, they got 50 points overall, while Juicy Couture, they got 40 points from their performance, which even for me, I'm like, that's low as well.
Well, I mean, granted, there wasn't the extra guest judge there, so you were only going to get scored by the 4 judges that were there. If you do the math,
right.
it makes sense.
You're right. I forgot about that. I forgot that there is normally one that's missing. Okay, so then this means they got a perfect score.
Yeah, they got.
And Yoji Yamamoto did not. So someone gave Yoji
like 8, probably.
They got some 8s.
Yeah, which I can see. I can see, like, especially with the score.
Either way, to be honest, unless on this day Yoji Yamamoto came out and they wiped the floor clean with Juicy Couture, like no ifs and buts or maybes about it. They beat them in the performance, the house, and they beat them in every single category. That's the only way they could have won. Because if it had tied up, Juicy would have still won.
Yeah.
Odds were in Juicy's favor, and they have performed exceptionally well this entire season.
Very.
I'm very proud of them. They deserve everything that they've gotten, all the cash prizes they've taken home. Right now, I think they took home close to $40,000. No, maybe $20,000 from that money ball. And now everyone's getting $10,000 each. So that's
plus $100,000.
So they're getting about $160K.
Let me just say this. Congratulations to Juicy Couture, the house that was never in the bottom, that won now 6 times, the winners, the overall, probably, if not the best house to ever be on the show to do it. Congratulations. And also, congratulations to Yamamoto. Y'all were a threat. And y'all showed up and y'all showed out. Even though I've been hard on y'all as a house, y'all... What did you say that?
You just froze.
Oh, did I?
But anyways, congrats to all the 2 teams that made it to the end. You guys were fully deserving of everything you're gonna get. I'm sure y'all gonna get bookings. You're gonna be flying out and doing your shows. And if you ever come into my city, I'll be there on the top tip of my eyelash, giving you my money. So I'm really happy for you all.
Yes, and I just want to say that, you know, I want to thank everybody who comments and likes and subscribes to Michael's channel. I just want to thank y'all for all the support. Y'all have all been amazing. I love each and every one of you, and thank you so much. Also, shout out to my friend Shayla, who has been a supporter from the beginning. And also, shout out to some of the house members that I've been in contact with on this season of this show. Like,
yeah, we were supposed to be filming earlier, and I called you and you didn't answer. And I went on Instagram and I saw you on live with the house of Revlon over there in Paris. I said, "Oh, work."
Yes. I was talking to Vinny himself and Gigi, Miss Gorgeous. And let me say this: they were spilling some tea, y'all. They were spilling some tea. Because, you know what? I did have a question why everybody wanted Alpha Omega to go home. And they cleared it for me.
Why did they want everyone? Hello?
Gigi said that, Gigi, if you're watching, you know, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but that he was going through a lot at the time, and they felt like that, you know, very standoffish in a way backstage, and because we don't know what happens behind the scenes, but they do since they're there. And it was very much off-putting for them. And I sensed that too. I also feel like while they were getting critiques, it was very much, I'm really not going to pay attention to it. I'm just going to sit here and shake and rock and just like try to be cute and not really focus on what's happening. So I was gooped and gagged when I saw that, and now I got my answer.
Well, they're still fine. They're still fine. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and follow Danny on all social media platforms.
Yes.
He's really funny.
It was also my birthday.
Yeah, a day ago was his birthday. So drop a happy birthday in the comment section below. Let him feel the love. And we'll see you next season for Legendary Season 4. Bye. Hey beautiful humans, you've made it this far in this video. Why not subscribe to my Patreon? You can sign up for exclusive content I don't post on YouTube, or support me making content for this channel. Speaking of, why don't you watch another video?